On the third day of Advent, Flaviar gave to me 3 whiskey stones, 2 Glencairn glasses, and a big box of whiskey. What's up, everybody? My name is Justin, and welcome back to the 24 days of Flaviar Advent, day number 3. We're going to switch it up going a little bit forward. I'm going to cover up the vials so that I don't know what it is, and then I'm going to try and guess it from there. So hopefully that's a little bit better of a format for the rest of the way. Let's go ahead and open up day number 3 of Whiskey Advent. All right, pop in. Number 3, not going to look. Not going to look. Going to cover the wrapper. Covering the wrapper, can't see it. Go ahead and get a pour going here. Gonna be a little bit more difficult with the way I'm holding this, but all right, there we go. Sit that over here so that I can't see it. And here we go, on to day 3 of Whiskey Advent. This day 3 is coming in pretty light, pretty yellowish. So just by the color, I'm thinking not bourbon, but let's go ahead and get it on the nose. Nose is a little deceiving. Nose says could be bourbon. Getting very low proof is the first thing. Getting some cherry, some woodiness, a little bit of apple. Maybe a little bit of cinnamon on there. It smells decent enough. Let's go ahead and try day number 3, Whiskey Stone Day, and see what we got with my little bell ringing. Yeah, that's a bourbon. That's gotta be a bourbon. Maybe a little bit of a rye in the mixture of it, but that's gotta be a bourbon. It's got caramel, it's got vanilla. It does have a bit of bitter oakiness on there. But yeah, it's pretty good overall. I mean, I'm not upset with it. The color is pretty light, so it's gotta be young. If I had to go with proof, I'm gonna go ahead and say probably around 90 proof, I think, on this one. Yeah, I think I'm going 90 proof, and I'm going bourbon. And I'm going young. I don't know if they'll have the age statement on there when we go ahead and look at the book, but we'll find out. So, third day of Advent. These videos probably going to be a little bit shorter than my normal videos, but we're just going to try and roll through these 24 days and make it fun, because half the fun for me, honestly, is singing the video at the beginning of these. So, day number 3. Let's go back. Day number 1 was the Sagamore Rye. Day number 2 was the J.J. Corey Irish Whiskey. Day number 3, before I look, day number 3 is Uncle Nearest 1856 Premium Aged Whiskey, coming in at 50%. So it's 100 proof. So it's not a bourbon technically, it's just a whiskey, it sounds like. Yes, just a whiskey, not a bourbon. Product of USA, coming in at 100 proof. It's an Uncle Nearest. I've never had an Uncle Nearest before, so I'm excited to try and get to try one finally. I've never had one. The main flavor things on here are caramel, hay, apple. I got the caramel, I got the apple, nutmeg, so nutmeg, cinnamon, they're pretty similar. Charriness, earthiness, grassiness, clove, and corn. So yeah, I was pretty close there. I can maybe see what they're saying with the hay. So not a bourbon, so technically didn't really get that right, but it's, I think, right in that bourbon family. It doesn't have the mash bill or anything like that on there, but I think we're pretty close here on day number 3. I think this has probably been my favorite one so far. I mean, it's a bourbon, so not really a ton of competition yet with a rye and an Irish, even though the Irish was pretty good. I would say pretty well in the C tier here, maybe top of C tier, if I was to rank this on the tier system here on day number 3 of the Flaviar Whiskey Advent Calendar. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you tomorrow for day number 4.